Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Osama Shah. The exit polls, they're out, and the NDTV poll of polls suggest a clear majority for Congress Plus in Haryana. Meanwhile, the Haryana Chief Minister Nayab Singh Saini, he says that he's firm on forming the government and that the BJP is coming back to power, while the Congress says that they are ready to form the government. The exit polls predict a clean sweep for the Congress in Haryana. The Congress also claims that Congress is forming a government in Haryana. Bhupender Singh Hooda, he spoke to NDTV and he said that the High Command will decide on the Chief Minister's face.
Sir, the exit polls are suggesting at this point that the seat share that Congress would be getting is of 55 to 62. What do you have to say to that?
This is what I am telling you, exit polls are telling now. But in the morning you asked me the question, I told you that Congress is going to form government with comfortable majority and it will form the government.
So the whole day that you roamed around today, went to these poll booths, what did you feel? How do you look back at today? The final day.
The response which we are getting from everywhere I got the report, there's wave in favor of Congress.
As per these exit polls, is he hopeful for a bigger number? Because the range that is being suggested by the pollsters is from 46 to even 60.
Yes, because BJP has proved to be non-performing government and most corrupt government, this government, BJP and JJP government, and the law and order situation is worse. Even our sports person, Pahalwan, wrestlers, they have been not been spared.
Right.
So this is the question.
Huda Saab, there is a list going on in social media. A lot of your Congress supporters are talking about they have already formed the cabinet on your day of swearing. So is Mr. Hooda ready for his day of swearing, or is there still suspense even if the Congress party wins, sir?
8th result would be coming, MLAs would be elected, their opinion will be taken, then High Command will decide who will head the government. Then this is hypothetical questions you are asking me.
Okay. Tanishka, there is a question that is coming in from Neerja ma'am.
Okay.
Neerja ma'am se boli, ek sawal puchna cha rahi hain.
Yes, one last question.
Mr. Hooda, it seems pretty well clear now that the Congress is going to form the government. Kumari Shelja has also thrown her hat in the ring for chief ministership. What is your response to that?
This is democracy. Everybody has got right to win, and everybody should aspire. Otherwise, you can also aspire. Who says no to you? But MLAs would decide, High Command would decide. Okay?
Thank you so much. That was Bhupender Singh Hooda speaking exclusively to NDTV.
Meanwhile, the Chief Minister of Haryana, Nayab Singh Saini, he said that the people of Haryana, they have seen the work of the BJP in the last decade and that he is confident that BJP is making a comeback.
हरियाणा के लोगों ने जो पिछले 10 वर्षों में कार्यों को देखा है, हर वर्ग के लिए काम हुए हैं। हरियाणा को क्षेत्रवाद से मुक्ति दिलाई है, हरियाणा को परिवारवाद से मुक्ति दिलाई है, हरियाणा से जो भेदभाव होता था उससे मुक्ति दिलाने का काम हमारी सरकार ने 10 वर्षों में किया है। हमें पूर्ण विश्वास है कि हमने जो हरियाणा को एक नई गति विकास की देने का काम किया है, 8 अक्टूबर को भारतीय जनता पार्टी तीसरी बार बहुत बड़े मैंडेट के साथ आ रही है।
Now, while there is a clear majority for the Congress Plus in these exit polls for Haryana, the Congress and National Conference, they have an advantage in Jammu and Kashmir. Remember, these are the first assembly polls that took place after the surprise Lok Sabha mandate. And the Jammu and Kashmir, the referendum, there was a referendum on scrapping of the Article 370. These are the first elections after the scrapping of Article 370, and a record number of independents, they were in fray. Remember, these are also the first polls after delimitation in Jammu and Kashmir. The big question that we are asking is, will the BJP open its account in the valley? Will the National Conference and Congress capture the heart of the valley, or will the BJP show all the way in Jammu?
Nirmal Singh, the chairman of the BJP's Manifesto Committee and a former Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, joining us. Dr. Nirmal Singh, thank you so much for joining us. We have Akhilesh ji also here in the studio. So Akhilesh ji, pitch in. Why don't you begin with the question?
निर्मल जी, जो अभी तक ट्रेंड दिख रहे हैं, द ट्रेंड्स आर सजेस्टिंग दैट द कांग्रेस एनसी अलायंस इज लीडिंग एज पर द एग्जिट पोल ट्रेंड एंड प्रेडिक्शन इज कंसर्न. व्हाट विल बीजेपी's strategy if it comes to that situation?
I'll suggest that to wait for the results. We are sure that we are going to cross 35. And looking at the independents and others who subscribe to our approach towards Jammu and Kashmir, especially after 5th August 2019, under those circumstances, we are going to form the government. We are very sure regarding that.
Okay, but Nirmal Singh ji, the question here is, what do you think is the BJP's best case scenario? Because as per these exit polls, most exit polls are suggesting that you would be below 30. And is the party expecting to make any effort at government formation or jod tod or some kind of calculation only and only if they emerge as the single largest party?
We shall be the single largest party, and we'll definitely touch 35, even we can cross that. Because in Jammu province, there are 33 seats, and we are going to win most of them, barring few. Even in Rajouri Poonch, which is the Muslim majority, same is the case with the Reswal Doda, we are going to win a good number of seats there also. So far as Kathua, Samba, Udhampur, Riyasi, these are the areas where we are going to win 100% seats.
In Jammu and Kashmir, it's becoming clear that, of course, these were the first elections after the abrogation of Article 370. And when we look at the exit poll numbers, remember, NDTV doesn't do exit polls. And these are NDTV poll of polls where we have looked at various pollsters, put together their numbers as we build up to 8th, which is the day of the actual numbers. And in the past, let's be clear, several times pollsters have got it completely wrong. Talking specifically first about Haryana. 90 seats went to polls. In Haryana, most of these pollsters are suggesting that the Congress could return to power after 10 years, and the Congress gain could be significant, which means they could very well be above the halfway mark. In fact, our poll of polls is suggesting that the Congress could be in the range of 55 to 60. Most of the pollsters have given them above 60 as well. So the big question is, who is going to be the next Chief Minister of Haryana? We have spoken to Bhupinder Hooda. He's suggesting that it is the High Command and the MLAs who will decide the next Chief Minister. Mr. Hooda, remember, was very crucial and critical in deciding the candidates. So most of those who contested have been Hooda loyalists. Shifting focus now to Jammu and Kashmir. In Jammu and Kashmir, the pollsters are indicating that it could very well be a hung house, which means the National Conference Congress alliance worked in some pockets but did not go the whole hog, which also means that the BJP could emerge as the single largest party. But the indication here is from the PDP, which is coming in, that they would go all out to support the Congress NC if they fall short of numbers. But the BJP insiders also claiming that in case if they emerge as the single largest party in Jammu and Kashmir, then they will try their best to form the government. But overall, these are just poll of polls or the exit poll numbers. The real results, we'll have to wait for 8th.
All right, the other big story that we are tracking at the top of this hour, it is Mamata Banerjee versus the doctors. Yet again, the doctors have announced fast unto death. They say that the West Bengal Chief Minister failed to fulfill their demands. The doctors, they said that the West Bengal government, they failed to abide by all the demands that they had put in, and that the doctors should feel safe while working inside the hospital.
With the pujas coming in, there was a sense of understanding that perhaps the protests would peter out or, in a sense, lose intensity. The doctors don't want that to happen, and therefore they want that to have the kind of public attention and support it has had, and therefore this is an sort of a measure to sort of keep the protests going, keep the pressure on, so that that they can actually continue their attention and focus on the protests, because that is something that obviously has been going on for a while now, and they don't want to lose sort of sight of the fact that the protests have gathered a lot of attention, garnered a lot of attention and support, and therefore there will be an attempt to keep the protests going somehow. And this is one effort to do that by ensuring that, that the protests somehow continue and therefore also not lose intensity. And that's why perhaps strategically this fast unto-death protest has been announced.
The CBI has filed a charge sheet in the NEET paper leak case in Patna CBI court. The CBI has filed a charge sheet against 21 accused in the NEET case. The CBI has till now filed a total of 3 charge sheets in this particular case. There are a total of 40 accused in all the 3 charge sheets. In fact, my colleague Prabhakar joins us to get us more on this. Prabhakar, what is the latest that you can tell us?
Today, CBI has filed the 3rd charge sheet in the Patna CBI court, and altogether 14 accused have been named so far. And today's charge sheet, 21 accused were named, including Pankaj Kumar, who has been named as one of the main conspirators in this entire including the principal of the Oasis School of Hazaribagh, the principal and the vice principal of Oasis School in Hazaribagh, were already in CBI custody, and they are being interrogated. They have been charge sheeted in earlier charges as well. So today, the altogether 4 accused in the charge sheet, including Pankaj and the vice principal and the principal of the Oasis School. All 3 have been named as the main conspirators in this infamous NEET paper leak scam which happened.
All right, Prabhakar Kumar, thank you very much for getting us all the latest in that story. And in a major crackdown on the Maoist terror, a fierce encounter took place in Chhattisgarh. This encounter took place along the Dantewada border in Chhattisgarh, and 31 Maoist bodies have been recovered so far. The Chhattisgarh CM, he said that this has been a major successful operation and congratulated the soldiers for this victory, while the IG of Bastar, he said that after the encounter, during the searches in the nearby areas, many weapons were also recovered.
नारायणपुर और दंतेवाड़ा की सीमा में जो अबुझमाड़ क्षेत्र है, उसमें हमारे सुरक्षा बलों और माओवादियों में मुठभेड़ हुआ है, और जिसमें सर्चिंग में अभी तक कई हथियार उसमें मिले हैं, AK-47 वगैरह मिले हैं। और मैं समझता हूँ कि अब तक का ये बहुत बड़ा ऑपरेशन हुआ है, और इस सफलता के लिए मैं अपने जवानों को बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ। उनके मतलब साहस को हम नमन करते हैं।
सर्चिंग के दौरान कल दिनांक 4 अक्टूबर को दोपहर से लगातार अनेक बार माओवादी एवं सुरक्षा बल के बीच में मुठभेड़ हुई। मुठभेड़ के पश्चात इलाके के सर्चिंग के दौरान 31 माओवादी के डेड बॉडी कुल बरामद की गए थे, और जैसा मुठभेड़ के पश्चात आज भी रीइंफोर्समेंट टीम, उसमें CRPF के पार्टी भी थे और DRG का अतिरिक्त बल, STF का बल, सब आसपास इलाके में पुनः सर्चिंग किया। इस दौरान काफी बड़ी संख्या में वेपन्स वगैरह भी रिकवर किए गए थे। अभी जैसा जिस तरीके से काफी बड़ी संख्या में माओवादी डेड बॉडी रिकवर करते, मतलब उससे स्थानीय माओवादी कैडर पुनः हम अपील करना चाहते हैं, और बाहर के माओवादी कैडर से भी ये अपील रहेगा, हिंसा छोड़कर समाज के मुख्य धारा में शामिल करने के अलावा उनके पास और कोई विकल्प नहीं बचा है।
Time now for a very short break. More news and updates on the other side. Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he was in pole-bound Maharashtra, where he inaugurated the underground metro. It is a big infrastructure push in the maximum city. The Prime Minister, apart from inaugurating the metro, he also enjoyed the metro ride with commuters. Mumbai, in fact, has got its fully underground metro line, which the Prime Minister inaugurated. This is the much-awaited Kolaba-Bandra Seeps metro line. The Prime Minister also, in fact, played Nagada in Banjara Virasat Museum. A big mega infrastructure push ahead of the Maharashtra polls there. The Adani University in Ahmedabad, it conducted its first convocation. Dr. Preeti Adani, President Adani University, she spoke at this event and said their vision is to create a university of excellence. Listen in.
On this historical day, I welcome you all to Adani University's first ever convocation. It's a wonderful day today. It's a day that validates our chairman's vision to create a university of excellence. This is the first day for this to start this journey, and that's why it's going to be one of the most memorable days in the history of Adani University. As you all know, the move to form a university was finally approved in 2022, and this happened after relentless, enduring efforts. So I take this opportunity to congratulate the senior leadership, the faculty members, as well as the entire administrative staff who have worked relentlessly so that we could see this day today. Now let me address the stars of today. My dear graduating Adaniites, congratulations to all of you, and this is a fantastic defining moment for all of you. This is a day to celebrate your dreams, your aspirations, your beliefs, and your achievements. Education is an incalculable luminosity. While everyone knows that knowledge is intangible, but the progress of humanity is dependent on its trickling effect on the very last person in the society. And this is through formal and meaningful education. Both Gautam and I believe that education in life sciences with a special focus on research and innovation will shape the new face of India. Our country is a powerhouse of human capital, and the Adani University, in alignment with our Prime Minister's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, strives to harness the right talent through education. Friends, the pursuit to knowledge is never ending, and this convocation is not the end. It is a milestone celebration of the knowledge you have gathered here before you enter the professional world. So make no mistakes that in the professional world, there will be times when you will unlearn, relearn, and again excel in whatever you do. Having said that, this small aberration should not even deter you from attaining excellence. If you need to possess knowledge, tenacity, rationality, and intelligence. With this, you are unstoppable.
That's all we have for you. Keep watching NDTV.